Hi, my name's Andy. I'm your instructor for this semester's online version of Principles of Microeconomics. Please watch this orientation video carefully because it provides you with some important information on how this course is going to be conducted. To begin with, the masthead is going to end up giving you an overview of when my office hours are and when they're located. In the Start Here folder, this is an orientation portion. So it's going to talk to you about how the class is going to be conducted, how to get in contact with me, how to get access to your free textbook. You'll go to the link right there. And you could download this as a PDF. It could also provide as an ebook, and you could also end up getting it downloaded and a softcover version of it. There are also required orientation videos as well as class videos. And so the class videos, these are required. You've got until the end of the first week to end up purchasing them. But what these do is they're going to provide you a chapter by chapter way in order to navigate through the content of this course. So what you would end up doing is you'd go over to here as students, and you're going to register, and you'd go to the state, and you'd go to the school, and you'd see here, for us, we are doing an online version of macro and micro. You'd end up selecting this section right here. Okay, two options for you. You could purchase them and pay right away, or there's a 14-day grace period. Either way that you go, you are required to make sure that you pay for these as long as you're in the course. So after those 14 days, if you haven't paid for them, you're going to be dropped from the section. So I'm going to log in and just show you what these videos are going to do. And so for each content and chapter that you're in, what it will do is it'll provide you a series of videos that you can watch. And then there's going to end up being some information that you get the notes already filled out, as well as a transcript. But a video will pop out.
Now listen very closely to this. If you send plus 10% to the second part.
So what you're going to see here is the instructor is going to basically walk you through the information, and then there's going to be a whiteboard here. And you can watch that information as many times as you want to. You also want to make particular attention to the deadlines and what happens if you start missing deadlines for this exam. The deadlines are very strict. I do not end up providing exceptions to those. And so if you're not prepared to make sure that you're getting done with this information when it's required, then you may find yourself being dropped from the course. So please make sure you pay close attention to those. This is the orientation video you'd be watching. This shows you how to purchase those videos. Here is the syllabus for the semester, a rubric for the writing assignments, and then for all the quizzes and exams, I'll be making a new video for you to end up seeing those. And so what I'm going to now do is show you what happens in a typical chapter and how you'd end up navigating through that. So if we start over here on chapter 1, first thing you're going to do is what to expect. This is going to provide an overview of the deadlines. It's going to have the chapter for the book that we're working in. At the end of each chapter, there are questions I've actually submitted to you guys and made available the actual solutions to those to help you work through the content. A list of the videos as well as access to the Khan Academy videos. You're going to end up having a chapter quiz. Again, I'll show you how to be navigating through those, but you will see over here information on what's required. And then you're going to end up having your chapter assignments. And so for every chapter assignment, there's a minimum of 500 words and 2 college-level paragraphs that end up being required. what you're going to do is you're going to read the articles or look at the videos that I put in here, and then I'm going to put a series of questions. What you would end up doing at that point is uploading those to the computer. And to do that, what I'd encourage you to do is to compose it, save it as a PDF somewhere on your desktop. After you end up doing that, you'd simply end up choosing a file. So I'm just going to end up grabbing a file over here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to certify that this is your actual work. What it's then going to do after you submit an assignment is it's going to go out to the web and make sure that you're not copying and pasting content that's out there. And it's going to give you a score on there in terms of what percentage of that paper the software is actually seen in other websites throughout the World Wide Web. If you're getting about a 10 or 12%, that's not any problem, because that's basically going to be talking about content that I've already given you. You start getting them 35, 40, 50% or above, then we've got a plagiarism problem. So you need to make sure that you're citing the information that you have on there, and then take a look at the VeriCite score. So you'd simply end up submitting that assignment. Okay. And then I'll show you in a little bit what you're going to want to make sure that you end up doing to know that you ended up getting it turned in. To verify that it got turned in, you're going to go to Grades, and you'll see right here that there's the assignment. You need to check this before you log off for the evening. If you don't see that this is verified, that it showed up onto your grades, then I didn't get it. And if I didn't get it, I'm not going to be able to give you a score for that. The next thing you'd end up seeing is you're allowed to start working a little bit ahead, about a half a week ahead, but I'm not going to open things up till the Wednesday before that following week ends up going, so you'll end up seeing future units are locked. Other information that's on here. This always gets you back to the home screen. This talks to you about upcoming deadlines. This will get you access to the assignments throughout the semester and the quizzes. You also have access, and it's not going to get you to this when I'm in student view right here, but net tutors. So there are tutors out there available on the World Wide Web to end up helping you out. You could keep track of how you're doing this semester. All the deadlines for the semester are laid out here in the calendar. And so you can basically see that the entire semester is laid out for you. Therefore, there aren't any excuses. I do not accept technology going out, no Wi-Fi, things like that. You always have at least the Wednesday before to the following Thursday to get all your content done. To get in contact with me, you'd simply go to the inbox, and this is going to end up working as an email function. You'd end up contacting me as the instructor, and then there's a help video. So I wish you the best of luck this semester, and please don't hesitate to contact me if you have any questions.